What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Captain Shreds from Shreds Capital. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually enjoy saying that intro, but it could get old soon, so we'll see how it goes. But today in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how much I am earning from questing in DeFi Kingdom. I have been getting a lot of comments on my DFK videos about people asking me, you know, what Hero NFT to get, like, is it worth it? Why does it cost so much? Like all these questions. So I want to, for just purely entertainment and educational purposes, I wanted to put together this video and show you what the earnings look like from questing, because it's a big investment to make to get even just one Hero NFT. And so you want to know what you're getting yourself into. And so I hope to do that in this video. I also found this awesome tool that you guys can utilize to your advantage, and it's so cool because it shows you all your earnings, and all you have to do is just input your wallet address and it'll show you everything. It'll show you all the stats, all the numbers, and so we'll be taking a look at that. And like always, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure to rate, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel for more in the future. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I don't know if you guys have seen my previous DeFi Kingdom videos, but in one of them I talked about how I was earning roughly up to $400 a day, and that number didn't include anything from questing, right? That didn't include the earnings that I was getting from questing. It only included the LP rewards that I was getting from farming, right, providing liquidity, and it included some jewel that I was earning from lending out my hero. So if I were to include the earnings that I was get from questing, that number would actually be a little bit bigger. So I figured I'd just make a separate video just solely talking about my earnings from questing. So with that said, let's dive into the video. I figured I would show you guys my hero lineup right now, and talk a little bit about how I'm questing. So you can see I have 9 heroes. Most of them are knights and warriors because most of them have been summoned from this Gen 0 right here. This one specializes in gardening, so I mostly have a lot of most of them are gardeners. I do have fishing here and foraging here, so I do fishing for this one and foraging for this one. And unfortunately, I don't have a mining specialized hero, so as of now, I'm only focused on gardening, fishing, and foraging. I'm trying to go for that pet egg that few of you have been very lucky enough to get. It's a very low drop chance. I forgot what it was, but it's like 1% of 1% or something. It's a crazy number, but they're worth a lot of money, and eventually you can have them as your companion. So I'm trying to go for those. Hopefully I get lucky enough to get one. But to talk about questing, pretty much I come here and twice a day I will come in, start my quest, and a couple hours later I will complete my quest, and I'll rotate and I'll put in a new batch of gardeners to begin questing with. So I always have heroes questing and whatnot, right? You want to kind of get into this like cycle, this like strategy where you're efficiently questing and maximizing the time. So this is the tool that I was talking about earlier, where it basically tracks all your in-game transactions, your stats, and your earnings overall. And shout out to these guys. Follow them on Twitter at DFK Tracker. They pretty much, it's basically, as they describe it, it's a simple tool to track your portfolio, earnings, and transactions in DeFi Kingdoms. And these guys are constantly coming out with more updates, so really cool. So let's check it out. You basically come to this website and you enter your address in here. So here we are now on the website. You can see on the left there are the different categories like the bank, the garden, marketplace, quest, and tavern. And I know we're here to talk about my quest earnings, but I figured I might as well just talk to you guys and just show you how awesome this website is, because it shows you literally all your earnings, all the numbers, and the stats. Okay, so looking at the bank, I have currently 0 in the bank. I'm all in the LP farm right now. That's kind of my strategy that I'm going with. I know that there are snapshots or airdrops and the chance to get a Gen 0 for Crystal Veil, but I figured honestly I just don't have a chance for that. So I figured I would just throw everything in the LP farm and hope for the best, and just keep farming every day. So you can see total deposited. I have 2,200 in total that I've deposited, and my total withdrawn amount has been about roughly 2,300. And so obviously the difference is how much I have earned, which comes out to 86.5 Joule, which equates to $1,611, which is a lot more than a lot more than I thought. I didn't know this was actually how much I made just from staking. And that's what's awesome about this website, right? Is because it shows you some of these things, and some of these numbers might surprise you. Okay, so let's move on to the gardens. So let's start off with how much value I have in the garden right now. So you can see how much value I have and the current pools that I'm in. So I'm currently in the Jewel and the One, and also the Jewel and the Luna, right? And it shows you on the right side the profit and the loss. So obviously because it's green, it's a profit. So the Jewel and the UST farm has by far been my greatest farm. I think this was the one that I was in very early on, like since week 1 of DeFi Kingdom. This was the farm that I was in, and you can see the number is pretty crazy. And keep in mind, this number pretty much started from $250, right? And as I claimed my rewards and as the price of Jewel appreciated, this number just kept growing. So awesome to see. And also here it shows you like your estimated earnings based on the current APR, and which I thought was cool, even though it's not very accurate, because as each week goes by, right, as each day goes by, your rewards in the game are slowly dropping, right? Because as more people come onto the game and provide more liquidity and whatnot, your earnings will won't be as big as before. Okay, so taking a look at the quest, you can see currently my total revenue from questing has been $805, which surprised me, honestly. I didn't know that it was actually this big. And just from today, I earned $16.58 in revenue from doing 10 quests. And really cool, it shows you your inventory currently and how much each is worth, right? So if you look at gold, I have 57 gold, not much. I think I did like 1 mining quest for that. And each gold is worth 2 cents currently, right? And you have the Gaia's tiers, which are 6 cents each. And so far I have like 350, right? So cool to see, because it shows you how much each one is worth currently on the market and how much your inventory is actually worth, right? So I have a total of $330 worth of in-game items that I have been accumulating since questing first came out. So I think this is very good for people who are new and who are trying to see whether it's worth it or not to get a Hero NFT, right? Because you're paying, like, I don't know how much the floor is right now, but it's like a couple $100, right? It's like 400, 500 bucks maybe to get a Hero NFT. And then you're hopefully, everyone wants to get a return on their investment, right? And so I think this kind of gives you guys an idea of what your revenue might look like. So like I mentioned before, I have 9 heroes that I do quests with every single day. And, this number might sound little to some people, but this is just one part, right? This is just one aspect of their utility, right? These heroes also have lending capability. They also, you can breed with them, right? There's more utility that comes with these, and soon there will be more as well, right? With PvP and whatnot. So questing is just one little aspect that we only have right now. So I just want to mention that, because this might sound little to some people. The whole point of this questing thing is to earn and accumulate these in-game items, right? And so as of now, we don't know the utility for them. We just know that there is utility for them. We just don't have the utility right now. So who knows how the market will determine these prices when there is utility, right? And so the whole goal of mine right now is to quest as much as I can every day, and accumulate all these in-game items and rewards, because I think in the future, I want to get ahead of everyone, right? That's what you want to do. You want to get ahead, and it's nice to know that some of these in-game items are actually worth something, right? And as the utility grows with these in-game items, we can expect to see the price of these grow as well. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up how much I am earning just overall and from questing in the game. Hopefully that gave you guys more of an insight, especially for the newer people. Hopefully that gave you guys more of an understanding of how much you might be earning if you were to get into the game and start playing. Now, keep in mind, we are still very early on the roadmap. Like maybe we're like 15% of the way through. We're at like 15% right now. So as the game goes on, as the team delivers, like they have been, right, you can expect the value of your investment in the game to grow as well. Now, this is not financial advice, but if you do want to get a Hero NFT, that opens a door to many different ways to begin earning. So with that said, that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. I hope you learned something new. Let me know down in the comments below if you did. Like always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.